We've actually got a bit of a safety theme going on tonight. And of course, if you're talking about safe cars, you have to talk about Swedish cars. They gave us the Saab with the big jutty out bottom lip, and they've given us a whole load of Volvos, and now they've given us a new type of car.
This is the Koenigsegg, Sweden's attempt to land a punch in the Italian-dominated world of the supercar. It's their answer to Lamborghini, Zonda, and Ferrari.
The thing is, though, that Ferraris are built with a zest and a Latin passion. This is built in a more Northern European way.
For instance, it's made from autoclave epoxy pre-impregnated carbon fibre. It's a true semi-monocoque. The front end is mounted on a chrome molybdenum subframe. The engine sits on top of a machined aluminium dry sump. It's also a supporting beam for the rear subframe.
That's interesting. And there's more too, because none of this behind-the-scenes technology has interfered in any way with what Koenigsegg call the general ichthyomorphic design principle vis-a-vis the aesthetics.
And the best bit of those aesthetics are the dihedral synchro helix actuation doors.
So, is this the most boring supercar in the world?
No.
It's lighter, more aerodynamic, and amazingly more powerful than a McLaren F1. Its supercharged V8 pumps out a simply colossal 655 brake horsepower.
Koenigsegg say it will go from 0 to 60 in 3 seconds dead and on to a top speed of 245 miles an hour. Now, if those figures turn out to be accurate, this will be quite simply the fastest road car in the world.
Sadly, our test track isn't long enough to test the top speed. The fastest I've ever been down here is 170 miles an hour in the Pagani Zonda. And it wasn't much fun.
Now, it may sound simple, driving down a runway flat out, but there are problems. The runway is so wide, it affects your sense of perspective. So you're sitting there thinking, a little bit further, a little bit more, a little bit harder, a little bit more speed, and then before you know it,
You end up here, 14 inches from the end of the runway, and in big, big trouble.
It might look a bit dark, but we put up some markers to remind me. Then I waited until the wind died down. And then I went after the Zonda's record.
okay, here we go. Those G-forces hurt your neck. I've got to take as much speed as I can through this bottom corner onto the main straight at 112 kilometers an hour. Supercharger whacking the fuel in into third, up to 7,000 RPM and into fourth. We're now going 205 kph and into fifth. Bit of a bump, it's starting to weave a little bit here. There we go, 258 and into sixth gear. 268, 271, 277, brake hard. Oh, hard. Engine, whoa. Now, we've got a little button here, tells us how fast that was. 280 kilometers an hour.
That's 174 miles an hour, 4 miles an hour faster than I managed in the Zonda. So, welcome everyone to the fastest car we've ever tested here.
This goes like nothing I've ever driven. nothing I've ever driven. The clutch is heavy, the steering's heavy, the gearbox is heavy. It's just a ton and a half of testosterone. You could drive this thing to the gym, turn around, go straight home again. You'd have had more exercise than if you'd done a workout. Touch of understeer. You've got to be so fast. Whoa. It is absolutely brutal. A bloke from Koenigsegg was going, turn the traction control off. He must be joking.
This is the meanest, angriest, heaviest, most unforgiving machine I've ever come across. But it doesn't need to be. That is the beauty of this car. If you don't like something about it, change it. The bodywork all peels away and then everything is adjustable. Brake bias, suspension, ride height, power steering, the lot. So you can have it set up for a big, wide open circuit like Silverstone one day, and then the next day, a couple of minutes work, and it's set up for a twisty, turny one like Cadwell Park. Then, if it's a lovely summer's evening and you want to set it up for going to the pub, simple. Slide in here, do this clip, move that lever, undo that clip, and the roof comes out. Then you simply slide it into the front, like so. Perfect fit, still room for a small bag. Close that down, and we're ready to go. The Koenigsegg doesn't have the racing pedigree of McLaren and Ferrari. It doesn't have the phantasmagorical visual clout of a Lambo or the quality of a Zonda, but it's very fast and very, very special. Well, it may be a Swede, but take it from me, it's not a turnip.